Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this brand new day. On my lap, I have an annoyed and confused Gojira. She was eating food and just sitting in her nest and eating in little puffball form. I put my hand down inside the cage and went diddle-it up against the sides of the cage, and she didn't really think that it was anything bad, so she just ignored me, and then I startled her when I picked her up. So I'm going to put her back so she can go back to eating and relaxing and then sleeping. You see, she's trying to find her way out. There we go. I'm sorry about that. Yay. She's a good hamster, though, and I just wanted to show her off. A lot of my hamsters are awake, but not available. Little dust mop here. I can hear a little click, 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 click as he's eating seeds, but he's far away on the other side of his cage, buried. So, hey, at least I was able to show off Gojira. That's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. I woke up early, took a shower. I actually slept better last night. Not wonderful, but better, and that's a very, very good thing. So, I'm more rested than I was yesterday, and that's definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing. I did take a risk the other day. Let's see if this is the right one. Yes. I have to buy budget weed. And so this is not terribly powerful. The percentage is only 18%, but it's Sweet Island Skunk, a full ounce of bad rabbit. I really took a risk because even though it's budget weed, I usually get indica. Indica it has calming anti-anxiety agents in it, and it primarily, is more of a body affecting plant. Very, very good for calming yourself down. Very good for pain relief and such like that. Sativa, of course, is also good for pain control. It's energizing, but it's energizing because it also contains anxiety-causing agents. So if you're prone to anxiety, you throw in all this stuff that can add to anxiety, and it's just, another pieces of straw on the camel's back, and then suddenly you're anxious, and it's not good. That's largely the cause of all this anxiety and paranoia that people get from pot. It's sativa with the anxiety-causing agents. Thumbs up for that. If you are experiencing anxiety, just take an indica and puff that. The anxiety-fighting agents will bring the anxiety down and calm you down and make you good. So definitely a thumbs up. But that's a sativa. And so I'm I was at first kind of unsure whether or not I was going to be okay. But I tried it yesterday, and I actually fell asleep for a half hour in my computer chair here while waiting for one of my videos to render. So no fear about the anxiety. Thumbs up for that. It's definitely helping out. Definitely a good thing. So that was worrisome at first, but it was, you gotta buy what you can buy. And when it's all you can buy, it's all you can buy. Now though, I have mentioned before how I can sit and work and gnaw on story ideas for days and weeks and months, and then I'll have a little idea that all of a sudden just goes, oh, that's really good, and then just pursue that and ignore the big thing that I've been working on. I've mentioned before how I like mashup music. One of the types of musics that I've been listening to has been, and I've mentioned this as well of late, there's been every other beat missing, or the second and fourth beats swapped. When they take the song Uptown Funk featuring Bruno Mars, the Mark Ronson song, And they do the every other beat swap thing, 2 and 4 swapped. There comes one point where they reach a new chorus. 3 times in the song they talk about, Saturday night in the Spiderweed. And one of them, excuse me, sounds really cool because it's getting really, really frantic. And they go, Saturday night, and then there's gunshot in the Spiderweed. And then it goes on from there. And so I've been just laughing and thinking, going, wow, Spiderweed. And then just idly thinking about what would Spiderweed be like. So downstairs taking a shower, Spiderweed, Pam. I've got a full story now with a full background. I know exactly what happened to the world to make this situation happen. I know what's going on and why the situations are happening. It's post-apocalyptic without a war. There was an event, and every power generating plant and such just stopped. Everything that was working stopped. Any place that had a working generator during the time of that event, the generators popped on, they went away as well. Any working vehicles stopped. Things like that. It's like a huge EMP blast when it goes off worldwide. Issue with that, of course, is in our modern world, we already know that if the power grid goes off, this goes down and never comes back in the United States, about 98% of all the population in the United States will die within 1 year because our entire society is built up, interconnected, and this place makes food and ships it to every place around the world, and this place does this and ships it all the way around, and everything is decentralized and requires trucking and shipping, and if the power grid goes, 98% of us will die. I cannot imagine that's any better throughout the rest of the world. So when all just the power generating things go, most everybody goes. Now the story is there's spiderweed now, where there's they're vegetation spiders. They move slow, they don't appear to be dangerous, they form webs, but they're vines. They're not sticky. And so these young people are finally going to go because everyone's told, stay away from the spiderweed. It's not really dangerous, but it's over there in that part of the valley and it's slowly spreading. We're going to try and take care of it, but we're still trying to just survive right now. Just stay out of the spiderweed. Well, they go into the spiderweed, and that's where the adventure starts. So I'm going to be working on that one. Definitely a cool thing. It's apocalyptic, and it has to do with both Egg Mother and the events and infinite universes, which aren't really infinite. They're just eggs inside of Egg Mother's egg sac, but for our purposes and our understanding, it's infinite, though in real terms it's not. Just for our understanding, of course, there are a Googleplex of eggs in Egg Mother's egg sac, which is the highest number of eggs you can have before you reach infinity. Add 1 to a Googleplex and it becomes infinite. This is infinite number of things minus 1 to make them not infinite, and that's how many there are. So thumbs up for that. And of course, remembering as a 25th dimensional creature that Egg Mother lives in a 25th dimensional overworld where not all of the directions are opposed. I mean, we have, with our 3 dimensions, it's front, back, left, right, up, down. There are some dimensions that these other dimensional beings have that don't have the opposing. I mean, there's one that's like effectively left. There's no right, it's just left. Let's figure that one. Try and imagine how that would work. Because it's not just you turn left and you look left, because you can't look to the right. You can't look back that way because there is no right. There's no concept of it. There's no reality of it. There's only left. And so that's one of Egg Mother's dimensions, as everybody's dimensions in that overworld. So thumbs up. Does any of that make any difference? No. But it's just fun to think about as I'm out walking. Thumbs up for that. Past that, though, I'm just trying to do things like slowly trying to keep cleaned up. I mean, not slowly trying to keep cleaned up. I'm trying to keep cleaned up, but it's with my fibro. I mean, I just took a shower. I'm done for a good 8 hours or more. I have to recharge my batteries before I can do anything else. So, yay. I need to get some vacuuming done. It's been a while since I vacuumed and the floors are icky. I mean, you walk on floors with your shoes in the United States, and I don't know how many other places. I mean, we don't take off our shoes in the US, and so the floors are filthy, and you track the outside world onto your carpet, and then anything you drop goes on the carpet. I got a cat over here that I feed on the carpet. I got hamsters. I got hamster bedding everywhere. So yeah, I need to vacuum. Thumbs up for that. Past that though, just surviving. I mean, I've been playing games and having fun doing that. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy doing Let's Plays. I know that I get next to 0 views. Thanks to absolutely everybody that does watch though. It is appreciated. And again, even if I had like just 19 views. I mean, there are channels that have been around for 8 years. Where I was checking out this one guy, and he's been 8 years or more, and he still gets maybe only 19 views on any of his videos. So he's not in it for fame and fortune, but he's still chugging away and punching out videos on a regular basis. I mean, he puts out like videos like I do. So it's obviously for people like him and me, we're not doing it for fame and fortune, you know, that bloody flies. So thumbs up for that. I mean, my reason, of course, is I'm trying to still recover from the death of my wife, my depression, all of my life from my alcoholism, the death of my mother, loss of my children, just the trying to not go homeless. I mean, I'm struggling and fighting. This is one of the only things that keeps me sane, so that's why I make videos. Keep my head together. It fills the times when I have nothing to do. Plus, I really enjoy, as I've discovered, video editing. I mean, even if it's just something that isn't really creative. I mean, because the video editing for like my vlog here isn't really creative. There's nothing I'm trying to really point out. I'm not trying to make it punchier or snappier, take out the boring parts like I do on my Let's Plays. It's just, you know, okay, here I'm going to do this, here I'm going to do this, here's where I put in this, here's where I do this, the sound goes here, the text goes here, the music goes here. Editing something like my vlog here is just, it's largely mechanical, but it's very pleasing because you're taking chaos and you're forming a nice product out of it. Bloody flies. I gotta get a screen to put over the window with just enough room for the cat, but then the insects will still make it inside that space, so I don't know. Thumbs up for that. But for especially when I'm doing the editing on any of the other things like the intros that I make where it's all creative. Well, I mean, not some of them aren't like the ones I've been doing lately, not so much creativity for those, but the others where I do that, and then my Let's Plays where I'm actually punching them up, and it's all this creative stuff. I really find it's pleasing, it's fun, it's enjoyable. So yeah, I like to fill my time with video recording, and then video editing, and then render, and then upload for other people to enjoy as well. So I'm not just making videos to fill my empty time. I'm doing it as well because they're enjoyable to do. It's an enjoyable process. I enjoy yammering, and so yammering as I play a game and recording is enjoyable. and then editing it so it's not just stream of consciousness but has a bunch of other stuff added to it is nice. It is fun. It is good. So even though I want to make less videos because I want to have more just free time, more me time, more time when I don't have to push because I'm not afraid of the darkness creeping in. But on the other hand, when I've got a full day of nothing ahead of me, I like editing and doing things. So thumbs up. And I've opened up excuse me, my throat is really sore today. It's really sore. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments, my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can. For right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. The fact that you left a comment, thumbs up and thank you. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended, and even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, I'm amazed that I can sometimes remember that my name is not Reginald P. Farquhar. So, I believe I have actually 25 people, so here we go. We have Diego Cordova Jimenez, thank you very, very much. Russian Timing, greatly appreciated. Amu Jane TV, thumbs up and thank you. Logan Griffin, greatly appreciated. Music for the Real, thumbs up and thank you. Louis Medina, greatly appreciated. Overlord 9K, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. Tyler Larson, thumbs up. And then we have A Lemon Pie 407. It's an awesome game, thank you. HLC Frosty, thumbs up and thank you. Dana555, greatly appreciated. Colin Reisenauer, thank you very much. Mark Cooper, greatly appreciated. Jacuz, thumbs up and thank you. Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. And then we have a name that looks like it's both in katakana and kanji. So thank you. I wish I could pronounce your name, but greatly appreciated. Project OM, thumbs up and thank you. Deveroth, thumbs up. Captain Nightmare, greatly appreciated. And then Mr. IFKD underscore BYO I feel JNGZ. No way I could have pronounced that, but thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Gotham Menon. I'm nowhere close, but greatly appreciated. Bailey Snyder, thumbs up and thank you. And I really do need to take vitamin D. It is a good idea. Stinger Johnny, greatly appreciated. And Isao Nagar, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and that is appreciated to no end. Thumbs up and thank you all for coming with me on this journey of exploration. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. I'm not quite sure which direction I was trying to face my hand on that one. But if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Definitely. Now, if you would like to support me but don't want to contribute to one of those, I also have a PayPal link down below. That would be awesome if you could do that. And I have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to check that out. It's got all sorts of things: hamster food, cat food, silly things, non-silly things. If you could check that out, that would be very cool. Now, don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. Thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Ugh, my poor throat. It's so sore. And I don't know if it started off sore because I can't really remember while I was getting ready to take my shower. So, oh, this is going to be a good day. Is there an intro? No idea. You know before I do. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. And again, thank you all, each and every one of you, for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. It is appreciated to no end, my friend.